Good morning from Circle C Farm. I'm Farmer Nicole, and we are putting some of our meat chickens out this morning. So I wanted to bring you out to the mobile coop. I'm sure that you all have checked out some of our other videos on YouTube and on our website. If you have not, please do that. It's a lot of information, and we really do try to share as much as possible and best practices, how we do things, all that good stuff. So I'm going to flip the camera and talk to you about what we've got going on here this morning. So I'm out here in one of our mobile coops. We've got Amadeus, who's coming close to 6 months now. He's a Maremma livestock guardian dog puppy. This is Alexandra, and that is Cleopatra. We have our automatic waterers, and so as you can see, what we do is we use the ground feeders, the Rubbermaid or the rubber ground feeders, and we use one of the horse waterers. This makes it really easy for us to keep them clean, dump them. It also gives a lot of surface area. So after trial and error of the little ones, the big ones, the ones that drop, the ones that are weight pressured, all that good stuff, this is the simplicity of what we have figured out works. We can re-angle them so that they don't backflow and waste water, so we're really careful about that. It also allows us to do quick changes if a hose breaks, and to be honest, those little auto waterers are what, $10, $12, so if they break or get damaged, it's a reasonable cost for replacement. So the whole setup is probably, in totality, let's say $18 to $20, give or take where you're buying it. And so that makes it a whole lot easier just for the volume of animals that we have. And so we've got several of those around the house here, the mobile coop. You can see we've got one there, one there, one there, and one there. So we have 4 of them here. We're probably going to put out, since we're close to 90, 95, 100 degrees right now, we'll probably put out no more than 400-ish birds per house. When it's during the summer, we put less birds in each house. During the winter, we can put more birds, but we don't want them struggling to breathe, and we don't want them dying on us from heart attacks because there's too many of them in here, and then they can't spread out enough. And so that's really, really important. You may have to put less animals in a house in order to keep them alive, just to make sure that they have enough space to move around and they have enough space to hide from the sun, and that's really, really important. These dogs have been around the birds, and the birds are still getting used to them, because from house to house, it just depends on when the dogs are in checking on the birds. And you can see that even as a 6-month-old puppy, he's been taught, and honestly, it's significant in the genetics. He doesn't much give a hoot about the chickens. All he's really worried about are there predators, smelling them, making sure that there's nothing around that shouldn't be. When he's in with the laying hens, he snags an egg or two, but that's not a problem. That's good, healthy nutrition for him. But yeah, so we wanted to let you know what it looks like on the inside of one of our coops when we are putting animals out. I have another video I just did that I've posted to YouTube. It's less than a minute, and it's actually the chickens walking down off the trailer gate right into their mobile house. So it's pretty cool. We've got our chickens, quote unquote, trained. So that makes it a whole lot easier when they're coming from house to house, just to get them moved around for size. Hang on, I'm going to adjust this water so that it doesn't backflow and we don't waste water. The other thing too is when they come out to pasture, lots of times people ask me, hey, what tricks do you have? Is there, what do you guys do special? Do you do anything in particular because you are moving them out, to help them from either house to house rotation, or even when they come out a little bit earlier for size and age, from the brooder to the mobile coop in the pasture, do we do anything differently or to help their immune system, to transition them, to keep the stress down, all those good things. And I will tell you very openly, we do use different herbs and essential oils with them in the water, but we also put apple cider vinegar in our water. And we do that because that helps keep their gut health natural and helps keeps it strong. We're also really careful about that because we go ahead and we alternate. And so if you keep a consistent supply of apple cider vinegar in their system, while you might think that that's good, then the gut tends to become immune, for lack of better description, and then it may not be as helpful and effective with regards to keeping all the funky funk out of their gut. So we do alternate between some different herbs in the water, And we use oreganos and rosemaries and lemongrasses and all those natural things that we grow here on the farm. And we do that because, one, it's readily available, and two, because it's really super healthy for the chickens. Now, also keep in mind that in our waters around the property, our dogs are drinking from those. All four of our, or five of our dogs, the chickens are drinking from those, the guineas, everything that's going on here around the farm. So it's a really good thing to have in the water, is to have something that's going to be just a natural anti-everything, that would be something that they can eat. Their body processes really in a healthy way and helps keep them really strong and helps maintain that vibrant color in their eyes and just keeps them really healthy, especially down here since, like I said, we're north of 90 degrees, and I think we're projected to be at like 98 today. So it's going to be a hot one. So again, just moving this group out. This is Nicole at Circle C Farm. From our pasture to your plate, thank you for being part of the Circle C Farm family. Have a great rest of your day.